Good morning, students. It's me, Sudarshan sir. I hope everyone are enjoying your holidays. Okay, good. Now let's go into the topic. First, we are going to see basics of computer. Okay. Okay. What is a computer? A computer is an electronic device. Since it is made up of electronic parts, it is known as electronic device. A computer is an electronic device. It is made up of electronic items. What does a computer do? A computer has the ability to store, retrieve, and process data. A computer has the ability to store data. You know very well because you used to store videos, games, and so on. Retrieve data can only be stored. Can the data only be stored? No. You can retrieve the data, receive the data from a computer to a pen drive or CD, wherever, and then process the data. To explain clearly, you're opening a game, so the game opens, and you're opening a video, so the video opens. You're playing a music, the music is played. These are the process. So process the data. So what does a computer do? A computer has the ability to store, retrieve, and process data. Okay, what are the basic uses of computer? A computer is used to browse internet. We know very well. To gather information, we use internet. Browse internet. Type documents. We used to type document in computer, Word document. Most of the students know. Play games. We used to play games in computer. Watch movies. Yeah. Create presentations. We used to create presentation using PowerPoint presentation. Do you remember? We used to create presentation, right, in our school? Yeah, presentation. Edit video and audio. Can we edit video and audio? Yeah, we can see the video, we can edit the video, we can edit the audio using various softwares. Okay. Buy goods online. We know very well, using Flipkart, Amazon, and so on. Communication purposes. We used to communicate with each other using various softwares like Skype, WhatsApp, etc. Okay. These are the basic uses of a computer. Once again, I'll say, just listen. A computer is used to browse internet, type document, play games, watch movies, create presentation, edit video and audio, buy goods online, and also for communication purposes. Okay, very good. Next, parts of computer. A computer consists of three major units or parts. They are input unit, output unit, processing unit. Wait, I'll show you. Input unit, output unit, processing unit, and also memory unit. Okay. Memory unit. You just listen these three alone. Input unit, CPU, which is also known as processing unit, output unit. Okay. This I will say. Memory unit I will say again. What is that? I'll let you know. Input unit. A input unit is used to give information to the computer. We know very well. What does a keyboard do? It gives input to the computer or information to the computer. Okay. What type of information? For example, you want to do addition. You are giving some input. Give 1 plus 1. You are typing 1 plus 1. So what are those? Those are either informations or input you are giving to a computer. Okay. So what this 1 plus 1 happens? The CPU process the 1 plus 1. It know that it is an addition. The CPU, the processor, inside the CPU we have something called processor. The processor clearly knows this 1 plus 1 means it is we have to perform addition. So what it does, it performs 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Okay, this result 2 is displayed in the output unit. Where it is displayed? Output unit. What is output unit? What are the output unit? Monitor, this big screen, it is a output unit. Okay, this is displayed in the output unit. So input unit. So what are the parts of a computer? Input unit, processor, output unit. Okay. Very good. Example of input unit, keyboard. Once we will see example of input unit, keyboard, mouse, etc. Example of output unit, monitor, printer, etc. What does a printer do? It prints a document. Whatever you type in a computer in Word document, if you want a print of it, you can give print. So what happens? All those words, whatever you typed in the Word document is printed in a paper. So printer is a output device. Speaker. Okay, speaker. If you play songs, you're hearing through speaker. So speaker is a output device. Okay, okay. These are the okay. Now these are the different parts of computer. What are those? Input device, processing unit, central processing unit, output device. Okay, okay. We saw clearly about input unit, output unit. Now we are going to see a little deep on central processing unit, CPU, processing unit or central processing unit, CPU. The CPU is also known as central processing unit. Okay. We have something called processor inside the CPU. We have something called what? Processor inside the CPU. The processor processes the input information. The processor processes the input information. Now I told you little before, right? 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. We have given input. We have given input information to a computer. So this input is received by the processor, which is inside the CPU, and it processes those information. And it processes what is the work of a processor? It is used to process. It processes those information and it executes a result. What type of result will be? 1 plus 1 means 2. 2 plus 2 means 4. 4 plus 4 means 8. That will be the result. It will execute the result. After executing the result, it will send that result to output device. It will send that result to output device. Okay. So what the output device will do? Output device will show the result in the screen. That's all. So the three major parts of a computer are input device, output device, and processing unit. Okay. Else you can say input unit, output unit, processing unit. Okay. Okay. Now, sir, what about memory units, sir? Yeah, that we will see. CPU is classified into 3 units. Now we saw computer is classified into 3 units. Now we are going to see CPU, central processing unit. The CPU is classified into 3 units. Arithmetic and logical unit, control unit, memory unit. Okay, okay. These 3 are the units. Arithmetic and logical unit. Arithmetic and logical unit is used to perform arithmetic and logical calculations. What is arithmetic calculations? As of Max, you know very well, arithmetic calculation is nothing but addition and subtraction. And we have something called logic calculation also. It is nothing but AND gate, OR gate, XOR gate, and so on. You will see in your higher classes. Okay. See, arithmetic and logical unit. CPU consists of arithmetic and logical unit, which is used to perform arithmetic and logical calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. Okay, this is ALU, arithmetic and logical unit. So what else we have? Control unit. Control unit controls each and every parts of a computer. It controls each and every parts of a computer. It controls the input device. It controls the output device. It controls the monitor. It controls the ALU. It will check whether all these are properly working and all the communications are properly circulated. Control unit controls everything. Okay. What else we have in CPU? Memory unit, which I didn't say before. Now I am saying in CPU. Because it should be mentioned here, so I am showing this picture. Memory unit. What is memory unit? Memory unit is used to store data. That's all. It is used to store data, either temporarily or permanently. Where temporary data are stored? Temporary data are stored in RAM memory, random access memory. I told you before, right? I taught you already, right? Yeah, the same thing. RAM, random access memory, and permanently storage memory unit. Permanently storage memory unit is what? Hard drive. Very good. Hard disk is a permanently storage memory unit, and also your pen drive. We use pen drive, right? So pen drive, it is a permanent storage memory device. If you delete only, the particular data will be deleted. It won't get deleted automatically. Okay. But in RAM, it's not like that. If you switch off the computer, the data will be deleted automatically. So RAM is a temporary storage device. Hard disk is a permanent storage device. Okay. Now we saw parts of CPU. Next we are going to see hardware and software. What is a hardware and what is a software? Hardware, each and everything around you is hardware. This rifle, it is a hardware. This mouse, it is a hardware. Pillow is a hardware. Towel is a hardware. Why these are not hardware? Because we can touch it. We can touch it and feel it. So these are hardwares. Okay. Now we are going to see about computer hardwares. Computers hardware. Computer hardware refers to the physical components of a computer. Each and every physical components of a computer are computer hardware. This monitor, the CPU, these wires, this pen drive, mouse, keyboard, all these things are physical components of a computer which you can touch and feel. Okay. So these are hardwares, computer hardwares. What are the basic example of computer hardwares? Keyboard, mouse, monitors, printers, etc. Okay, just we saw as of now. Okay. Computer hardware is any part of the computer that we can touch and feel. They are electronic devices used to build up a computer. These are electronic devices which is used to build up a computer. Okay. So what is computer hardware? Once again I'll say so you'll understand clearly. Computer hardware refers to physical components of a computer. Computer hardware is any part of the computer that we can touch and feel. They are the electronic devices used to build up a computer. Example for computer hardware are keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, CPU, etc. Okay, very good. Now we saw hardware. Now we are going to see about software. Computer software. Software is a collection of instructions. Software, what is a software? A software is a collection of instructions. Either you can say instructions or for easy understanding you can say codings. A computer is a collection of codings. I told you about software already in lower classes, right? Yes. Software is a collection of either you can say instruction or you can say coding. Okay. That is used to perform different tasks in a computer. What does a software used to do? It is used to perform different tasks in a computer. Wait, I will show different type of software. See, what does the Mozilla Firefox? What does this software do? It is a web browser software which is used to see this software, Mozilla Firefox. It is a web browser software which is used to access internet. Okay, which is used to access internet. MS Office. What does this software do? It is used to type document. What does this software do? Internet Explorer, same thing, access internet. This is Chrome, access internet. Recycle bin, this is also a software which will contain the deleted folders and files. Okay, so these are the everything of all these are software. Is in computer we have many softwares, you see. All these are also called softwares. Okay, softwares. Now I'll explain, now I'll read so that you can easily understand. Software is a collection of instructions or you can say codings. Software is a collection of codings that is used to perform different tasks in a computer. Okay. It cannot be touched. It cannot be touched. Can I go and touch it? Can I feel it? No. I can touch the monitor. Can I touch the software? No. You cannot touch and feel it. Okay. You can see through the monitor. You can see the software's work process through the monitor. Okay. Okay. Example of softwares. Word document. Word document is a software. This MS Office. Here we used to do the Word document. Word here in MS Word, you know MS Word, right? Where it is? It is in MS Office. So Word document is a software. PUBG game that you used to play. That is the best example. Software. Candy Crush game. Software. Okay. Paint. you use in a computer, that is a software. See this. For example, they have given this picture, paint. It is a software. Okay. Why software is so important? Without computer software, computer hardware are of no use. Without these softwares, see, without these softwares, we can't do any process in a computer. So without the computer software, computer hardware is of no use. Okay? Okay. Okay, students, now we saw many things today. One small revision we'll see, then I'll wind up the class. Okay, on 2 minutes. What is a computer? A computer is an electronic device. It is made up of electronic items, so it is an electronic device. Why it is an electronic device? It is made up of electronic items, so it is an electronic device. Okay. What does a computer do? A computer has the ability to store, retrieve, and process data. It is used to store, retrieve, receive, and process data. What are the basic uses of computer? A computer is used to browse internet, type documents, play games, watch movies, create presentations, edit video or audio, buy goods online, and also used for communication purposes. Okay, okay. What are the different parts of computer? A computer consists of three major parts, three main parts. They are input unit, output unit, processing unit. Input unit. A input unit is used to give information to the computer, either input to the computer or information to the computer. Example of input unit: keyboard, mouse, joystick, etc. Output unit. A output unit is used to display or show the processed result. It is used to show the result. Okay. Example: monitor, printer, etc. Okay. Processing unit. A CPU is also known as central processing unit. CPU is also known as central processing unit. We have something called processor inside the CPU. We have something called processor inside the CPU. The processor processes the input information given through the input devices and sends and processes the result. It processes the input information and the processed result is sent to output unit. Okay. What does the output unit do? Output unit displays in the monitor. That's all. Okay. Now we saw about computer types. So CPU has three units. What are those? ALU, CU, MU. ALU in the sense arithmetic and logical unit, which is used to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. ALU is known as arithmetic and logical unit. It is used to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. Control unit. CU. CU is also known as control unit. Control units controls and monitors each and every parts of a computer. MU. Memory unit. Memory unit is used to store data either temporarily or permanently. And final topic, hardware and software. Computer hardware. Computer hardware refers to physical components of a computer. It refers to a physical components of a computer. Computer hardware is any part of the computer that we can touch and feel. Any part of a computer that we can touch and feel. They are the electronic devices used to build up a computer. They are the electronic devices. See, these are the electronic devices which we can touch and feel. These whole make up all these things make up a whole computer. Fine. Okay. Example for computer hardwares: keyboard, mouse, monitor, CPU, etc. Okay. Finally, what is computer software? A software is a collection of instruction. Either you can say instruction or coding. A software is a collection of coding that is used to perform different tasks in a computer. With the help of software only, you can play games, you can watch movies, you can WhatsApp, whatever you want, you can do with the help of what? Software. So software is a collection of instruction or coding that is used to perform different tasks in a computer. Software cannot be touched, only can be seen through monitor. Software cannot be touched. Okay. Example of computer software are Word document, Google Chrome, Paint, PUBG game you play, Candy Crush game you play, etc. Okay. Without, the main thing you have to note down is, without computer softwares, the computer hardware is of no use. Okay. Okay. I hope you understood, students. By the next class, we'll see another topic. Okay. Enjoy your days and learn good. Bye. Take care, students.